My wife loves that guy.
He just blew up overnight, I swear.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If I try to get somebody in here?
What's that?
You care if I try to get somebody in here to join us?
I mean, yeah, if you can.
Yeah, 'cause my brother, he might be able to do it. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, our third guy was supposed to be Jade, the infamous opinionist. But he had other stuff what needs doing.
Gotcha.
So we'll see if we can get him next week. Anybody who has more followers than I do is welcome.
I've never even heard of this app until now.
Oh yeah?
Yes. When I saw Discord, I was like, what is Discord? Okay.
Oh, you mean Discord? Yeah.
But, okay, I'm slowly kind of looking into it. So.
It's a nice
For a long
little...
time, I never use it. I've barely ever used this app.
Yeah, I use it quite a bit actually. It's really easy to get, a bunch of people on one call, and then you can do little meetups and hangouts and stuff like that. Plus, a lot of video games have like integration, so makes our life easier.
Okay, well, I'm just glad. I don't know what happened to my sound, but it kicked up a lot. I can hear you guys way better now.
Oh, good. Okay, make sure we're online here.
I don't get answers back either.
See, what the fuck? Starting to think it's personal.
Hey, aim for effort.
Yeah. Can't say we didn't try.
Right. That's all you can do is try.
So yeah, I think you guys are just gonna go. You're gonna go one-on-one for a little bit, if that's okay.
Okay. I'm just happy I actually get to do it this week.
Oh yeah, sorry we had to kind of cut you off, but by the time we knew you were coming, we were about 10 minutes in, and I was like, oh boy.
Oh no, I understand. Because with my job, it's kind of like iffy if I can even read my phone on the premises. So I
understand.
Sneak it in, and I was like, oh, maybe I can get on. And I'm like, oh god, I'm late. Crap.
Did you have it this week?
But hey, I appreciate you guys having me. I really do.
Oh, of course, man.
This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous.
So am I.
I was nervous last week, man.
It was.
I'm like, oh god.
It was the weirdest thing when I came out with it, and everybody watched it and it was like, oh, that was really good. Are you gonna do it again? And I'm like, I guess.
Like you kind of have to now.
But then no one answers you. So what the fuck?
I know.
Right.
I guess every week is too much. We're gonna have to make it a fortnight thing.
So you do a Fortnite thing, you're gonna be overcrowded then.
Alrighty. Oh, that was the wrong button. Uh-oh. Okay, well, if you guys are all ready, we'll get started here.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Any questions before we get started?
Okay, so the overall concept, like with the questions, do you just kind of like answer when you think you know it, or?
So we have 5 different style of games. So we're the first one is going to be a normal TikTok 10, like you're used to on the app.
Right.
We're gonna do it one by one. So we'll go with you first, and then we'll go with Ryan because he's a returning champion.
Gotcha.
Every correct answer is gonna give you a point, and then once it's 60 seconds, answer as many questions as you can.
Gotcha.
And then we're gonna go to a second round, which I believe this week is all about Twitter bios. I'm gonna read you the bio of a professional wrestler. You got to tell me who it is.
Okay, that should be interesting.
Yeah.
It's different, dude.
That's gonna be
Serious.
I was gonna say it takes a little bit to get used to. The trivia round will warm your brain up, and by the time we're done that, you should be good.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Alrighty.
I'm in.
Then we will go live here in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second episode of We're Live, Pal, the Wrestling Trivia Live Show. A name I thought was very clever and unique until I realized it was also the name of a podcast hosted by Denise Salcedo. So nobody tell her. God has let me live to another day, and I'm about to make that everybody else's problem. We have our very first championship defense as Ryan, our returning champion, comes back to take on a worthy challenger. Let's go ahead and meet them now. Lyndon, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing this evening?
You know what? It's going pretty okay.
Good. That's better.
So, this is your first time. Did you watch the first episode to see how it was going, or are you going into this completely blind?
I actually did watch the first episode, and I was actually really mad that I couldn't join it the first time. I was like, wow, I actually know most of these answers.
Oh, see, interesting. I was going to say, some people think they know it, and it's super easy, and then they get in front of the camera, get in front of the lights, and it gets a little tricky.
Had a couple of moments last week, so.
So I'll ask you the question I asked everybody last week. If you could sum up your professional wrestling tastes into one match, what would it be? What's your go-to match to show people?
Oh, wow. For me, I would think my go-to match is probably Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, Iron Man, WrestleMania.
Oh, that's a controversial one, actually.
I know it is, but I've watched that match more times than I can count, and I almost could do that match myself for the whole hour if I wanted to. The minutes I've watched it, it's just so technically sound. Even though I know there was some bad blood between them, the chemistry is there.
Yeah. Bret and Shawn were they were like Batman and Joker. Like they were meant to do this with each other.
Bret Hart needed Shawn Michaels, and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think either of them would be like where they are without the other one.
Exactly.
So,
I mean, Shawn Michaels is my favorite all time anyway.
Same. Both of them absolute legends in their time. So, it's it's a pretty safe bet to go with either one.
Exactly.
But now we move on to our returning champion, the reigning, defending, undisputed live trivia champion of the world. Ryan, how are you, sir?
It's great to be back. I'm ready to defend this title. No offense, sir, but like Roman Reigns, I'm gonna smash you. I'm ready. I'm excited.
Anything can happen in the Pro Wrestling TikTok 10.
Exactly.
You seem like a worthy challenger. I'm actually excited to play this with you. I'm sorry you couldn't be here last week, so it's going to be fun. I'm ready for it.
Hey, appreciate the opportunity. So, hey, I'm ready to get rolling.
Alrighty. So, with that, if you watched last week, you know how things are going to go down, but if you didn't, we are going to go through 5 various rounds of different types of trivia. Each one will test your brain in a different, amusing way. But to start everything off, we are going to dance with the one that brung us. We are going to go to our first round, the TikTok 10. So, this works exactly like how you think it does. I'm going to try to ask you as many questions as I can in 60 seconds without biting my tongue. Every question you get right, you get a point. Every question you get wrong, nothing happens, but we will laugh at you silently. So, this is a good way to get the brain moving, get you thinking in the right way.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so, London, we are going to start with you as you are the challenger.
Yes, sir.
So, we are going to put 60 seconds on the clock. We are going to bring the clock app back. There we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, start the clock. At which pay-per-view event did the Shield Triple Threat happen?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Money in the Bank?
Battleground. Who did Jinder Mahal defeat to become the WWE Champion in 2017?
Randy Orton.
Correct. Who was the 50th and final entrant in the Greatest Royal Rumble match?
Braun Strowman.
Chris Jericho. Who did The Undertaker defeat to become 20-0 at WrestleMania?
20-0, 20-0. That was... Oh, Jesus. Pass.
Triple H. The first WWE Hell in a Cell match took place at which pay-per-view?
Bad Blood.
Correct. Spell Jeff Jarrett.
J-E-F-F-J-A-J-E-R-R-E-T-T.
Jarrett. Who did David Arquette pin to win the WCW World Title? Time is up.
Oh, my goodness.
You could not get to the answer.
I wasn't sure what to say.
The correct answer was Eric Bischoff.
Okay.
He won. He pinned Eric Bischoff in a tag team match to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
I remember that match. One of the craziest things I ever saw.
That sums up WCW right there.
I was gonna say, what do you mean WCW went out of business?
WCW from 2000 on was just like question mark.
So you got 2 correct. Which, doesn't sound great, but last week the most anybody got was 3. So you're right in the sweet spot.
That's okay. I don't feel so...
Like I said, it gets trickier when you're here. Ryan, how do you think your experience is going to help you out in this? Think it's going to be a little bit easier?
My nerves are calmed down this week.
Mm-hmm.
My brain's on this week. Maybe I'll do a little better than last week, hopefully.
All right. We are going to find out here. We are going to put 60 seconds back on the clock. And when you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, start the clock. Name any member of 3 Count.
Dane Helms.
Correct. What was the match stipulation for Kane versus Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam 2013?
Ring of Fire.
Correct. The book I Ain't Got Time to Bleed was written by who?
Harry Funk.
Jesse Ventura. Who was the first person inducted into the TNA Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame?
Sting.
Sting, correct. What is the name of Vince McMahon's track on the 1987 album Pile Driver?
Stand Back.
Correct. What are Randy Orton's initials?
RKO.
Correct. John Cena made his WWE pay-per-view debut at Vengeance 2002. Who was his opponent?
Chris Jericho.
Correct. Who was the first female winner of Tough Enough?
Nydia.
Correct. Which rock band performed at the 1999 edition of Nitro and tanked their ratings?
Kiss.
Correct. After WCW was sold to WWE, Mr. Perfect, time is up. I cannot complete the question. However, you got 7 correct.
Damn. It's a big jump up from 3.
Little bit, eh? You are... Proving that experience does help out a little bit, even here in trivia games. So, a great start, but there are so many more rounds left to go, and the points just get more and more ridiculous from here. So, checking the scoreboard, it is not 0-0. It is actually 7-3, or 7-2 rather. I'll just excuse me real quick.
Good, I didn't get 0 in the first round. I feel happy.
That was my fear last week, 100%. I was like, I just gotta get at least one.
I mean,
after the first question, I was like, oh.
Oh, that's what we're doing. It is still all to play for, so we move on into our second round. Bioshock. Bioshock is one of the more ridiculous games I've ever come up with. What I did is I went into the perilous depths of pro wrestling Twitter, and I picked out a number of professional wrestlers' Twitter bios. I took out anything that makes it really obvious who they are, and it's going to be up to you guys to guess who is who. Now, this is a buzz-in round. So whenever you know the answer, you just buzz in. And because we don't have buzzer technology, your buzzer is yelling your own name as loud as you possibly can. So,
Okay.
if you could do me the favor of testing out your buzzers.
Okay, let's see. London.
Perfect.
Ryan.
Excellent. That's working. So,
Okay. That'll work.
we don't have much of a budget, so we're trying to make it work with what we got. However, there's a...
It can do what it do.
I was going to say, there's a Patreon link in bio if you guys want to help out. Anyway. You gotta try.
Hey, I respect the hustle. I respect it.
Exactly.
I
If
was...
you can get it done, get it done.
I was going to say. So, our first Twitter bio. This is written in a sort of gothic font, if that helps at all. Pro wrestler, Twitch partner, gamer, Afakazi princess.
London.
London.
Zelina Vega.
No. Ryan, any idea?
Dakota Kai?
Dakota Kai is correct.
I knew it was either one of the two.
Yeah, they're the only two that really Twitch stream a lot. So.
Right, and I was watching Zelina's, and I really thought it was her. Oh man.
I had to Google what Afakazi meant. Turns out it is a partially Samoan, partially Asian person. So,
Nice.
who says you don't learn anything on this show?
Hell yeah, see ya.
Right, very educational.
Okay. For some reason, I lost you guys in the picture. Well,
Uh-oh.
what the hell? Oh, good. I got the countdown.
Okay, that's a step forward.
We're saved.
We need to like some technical difficulty music. Or
Yeah.
Do a little elevator music.
Alright, let's try breaking stuff.
What was my first instinct? Which is just hit button until something works.
Right.
Let's go. Huh? What the actual? Okay, well. we are just gonna have to go with what's going on here until I figure out what the hell.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, well, I got something. Sorry about this, folks.
It is better than nothing.
Remember when I said I had all the bugs worked out? I lied.
You spoke too soon. You spoke too soon.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along. Okay, very sorry about that. We're back. Hi.
All right.
There we go.
The second bio. Weights are my thing. Chasing dreams. Weights are my thing. Chasing dreams. Nobody?
Oh, Jesus.
Want to hazard a guess?
Oh,
Ryan.
Jesus.
Ryan.
Otis?
No. That's
London.
London.
Sheamus?
No, that is a good guess though, considering they're both big into that. It's Beth Phoenix.
Oh, wow.
Phoenix. Wow.
Beth Phoenix.
Beth
Okay.
Phoenix. Mrs. Edge herself.
Wrong gender and all.
Yeah. All right, third. Time to set some new goals. I am a fighter. Follow me on Instagram.
That could legit.
That could be anybody.
Right. Time to set some
Who's got a good Instagram?
new goals.
To make it a little bit easier, because this one is a little bit, call it ambiguous. This is somebody who rather recently made a pretty big career change.
No, never mind.
Nope. Want to take a stab?
Thought I had an. Oh my goodness.
The correct answer is Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
I didn't even know he had an Instagram, so.
Neither did I.
I didn't either.
This one's a bit more unique. This is in all caps. God-driven, hustler, sauce god, spelled with a W. God-driven, hustler, sauce god. Ryan.
Is it Montez Ford?
It is Montez Ford.
Wow.
That was a shot in the dark.
You know what?
Excellent.
If it was anybody, I would have went with Angelo Dawkins, because he does the stir in the pot thing.
Yeah. I was thinking it was one of them. I didn't know which one. I was like, ah.
Yeah, the 50-50 shot.
That was a good one.
Okay. Two-time Olympian, world champ powerlifting, strongman, pro wrestling, WWE Hall of Fame, co-host Sirius XM, Busted Open, AEW All Elite.
London. Mark Henry.
Correct. Mark Henry is all of those things. A terrifying man.
I met him in real life. He is huge.
You know, they always say, like, oh, you gotta come see the WWE in person. These people are larger than life. And you're like, yeah, I'm sure. And then you go, I stood next to Braun Strowman.
Gosh.
That dude could fold me up like a basketball. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, coming up next.
Yep.
Dee's mom, wife, Native American proud, horse lover, singer, songwriter, and all-around biz sizz. 10 times women's world champion. Ryan.
Mickey James.
Mickey James, correct.
Yeah. I just thought about it when I thought of horse lover.
I did not realize she was a singer-songwriter.
Yeah, she did her own theme song. So I should have known that.
Did she really?
Hardcore country.
Yeah, Hardcore Country.
Oh, that's her.
That's her.
Oh, good
She
for her.
actually performed it, if I'm not mistaken. I think she performed it.
Yeah.
Wow. Alrighty, our next one. WWE Raw Superstar. Raindrop emoji. Honestly, mostly selfies and cute animal pics. Be nice or get the fuck out.
London.
London.
Dewdrop.
Dewdrop is correct.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Shot in the dark.
Oh,
I was thinking like Liv Morgan, so I didn't know.
I was thinking of the drop, then her name just kind of popped in my head.
Yeah.
I figured that would be the thing to do it.
Right.
Alright,
Right.
this one's gonna get really esoteric. This is just 3 words. I forgive you. I forgive you.
What?
London.
Cody Rhodes.
No. Cody Rhodes never forgives, nor will he forget. Ryan, got any idea?
Malachi Black.
No, that's another good guess, though. But it is God's favorite champion, Miro. God's gift to the TNT title.
He's been on so long on TV, I even forgot.
Does he still work in AEW?
I want to say yes, but don't quote me.
I think that of so many people that I just, like, forgot.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, hey, Tony Nese. Hey, there he is.
He's right here. Cool.
That he finally wrestled instead of sitting to the crowd.
Right? Andrade, when did you get here? 2 years ago.
Right.
Oh, boy.
He's only wrestled like 3 matches.
I think it's something like 5. Like, it's not much at all.
Like, at least counted on my hands. I know that much.
All right. Coming up next, Greek mythology aficionado, below average DJ, shiny stan, wants a role in Sky High 2, bassist, hashtag infinite threat.
Oh.
Nothing?
I've got nothing.
Oh,
Greek mythology aficionado, below average DJ, wants a role in Sky High 2, don't we all?
oh man. London.
London.
I'm gonna take a guess. Joaquin Wild.
No, not Joaquin Wild. Great wrestler, though. Ryan, want to take a stab?
I honestly got nothing.
Xavier Woods.
Wow. Okay. I was going when you said the DJ. I was thinking when he was DJ Ion. DJ Zion.
Oh, Shima Zion.
I was thinking like along that, but I think I was thinking too deep.
There's too many twists and turns.
There was no video games or anything like that to make me think.
That's, you know what? When I looked it up, I thought that too.
Like, what? That's what he's known for, right?
Right, because I swear if I would have heard up, up, down, down, up.
Yeah, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this one is translated from Japanese. New Japan Pro Wrestling, May 27th, 2015, greeted in Mexico. It's the beginning of everything. When will the neglected Amoeba blog be updated? The answer is, of course, Tranquilo.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Tetsuya Naito.
Tetsuya Naito is correct.
I'm not big on New Japan, but I know that name.
Yeah, I do too. That's one of the names I think you have to know.
I was going to say, or else people on the internet get mad at you.
Right.
Okay. This one's unique. Why did it all turn out like this for me? I had so much promise. I was personable. I was bright. Well, maybe not academically speaking, but I was perceptive. Nothing, eh?
I had a guess, but
You might as well take it. You never know.
that's true. Well, no, okay, no. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just gonna let this one slide?
Goodness.
The correct answer is Big E.
Yep. See, my guess was nope.
Well, now I gotta know your guess.
Only because of his character on TV, I was thinking R-Truth.
You know what? That does make sense.
I was thinking R-Truth. Because when he said not educationally smart, I'm thinking R-Truth. I was with the jokes, kind of like the, oh my god, my dad.
Oh, yeah.
But Big E seems like he was very intelligent, so I'm like...
I was gonna say, Big E seems to be going through something.
Right. I'm like, what are you doing?
Although I guess he was almost paralyzed, so I'd be going through some shit too.
That's
true. Take all the time you need off, man.
Right? Just come back healthy, God's sakes. Okay, and our final bio. Husband 2. Pro wrestler, actor, creator, a.k.a. Johnny Killfire in The Speed of Time. Pro wrestler? Ryan.
John Morrison.
John Morrison is correct.
Oh my gosh, that was my guess. I should have just answered.
John Morrison, John Nitro, Johnny Elite, Johnny Impact, Johnny Blackcraft, Johnny whatever, Johnny.
Johnny Mundo.
Johnny Mundo.
Oh my gosh.
His terrible movie, Boone the Bounty Hunter.
You know what? I saw that movie.
No.
It's actually not that bad.
It's actually pretty solid. It's ridiculous.
I missed that one.
It's actually not that bad.
You're not missing much, but like you can tell like he seriously loves making movies. Like he's not just doing it for a buck.
He looks like it.
Yeah. So he's it's you can see the passion. Is it misplaced? Yeah. But he's trying, god damn it. Okay, so checking the score after round 2, Ryan is at 12, London is at 4, but we still got plenty to go. This next round is a new round I came up with the other day. This one's gonna get silly. It's called Everybody's Got a Price. And what this is I went on eBay because I don't sleep anymore. And I looked for the most ridiculous pro wrestling merchandise I could find. I am going to show you guys a picture of it and I will describe it. You gotta tell me how much you think it is. It is Price is Right rules, so we are going closest without going over.
Wow.
Alright.
So, this is going to be a fun one.
I'm ready for this.
I was going to be on Prices Right.
Yeah, right? See, me too. Are you guys currently watching this on, like, YouTube, or? Because that's the only way I can pop things out. I don't know if you guys can see the screen right now. So
I've got it up on YouTube.
okay.
I'm actually on my phone.
So I can just describe. Looking at it doesn't really help. It just gives you a visual check. But we will go with the first one. This WWE Mattel Elite Legends 6-lot with Kerry Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich, and the Texas Tornado. These are Mattel Elite figures, and they are loose. They are not in any package whatsoever. You just kind of get them in an envelope, I guess.
That makes a difference.
Yes. So you get Kerry Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich, and the Texas Tornado, which is just Kerry Von Erich again.
I'm going to say, isn't that the same person?
It is 100% the same person. How much do you think these 3 limited edition action figures are? If you are correct, you get 5 points.
Okay, you got limited edition.
If you get it right on, I'll give you 10.
I am not in the, action figure game. So
Me either. Where's Matt Cardona when you need him?
Yeah, I'm just phone a friend real quick.
Right. Let me call somebody. Okay.
So, London, we'll start with you. How much do you think these 3 Von Erich toys are worth?
Okay, so given that they are limited edition, however, they're not packaged, so that means they might not be in good condition.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would probably say going for maybe, I'm going to say 175.
175, okay. Ryan, how about you?
Yeah, being limited edition probably raises the price a little bit. But yeah, like everything he said, they're loose. I'm gonna go 250.
250. The correct answer is a wallet-shattering, unconscionable $600.
What?
No.
$600 for these 3 action figures.
Wow.
Now, the Von Erichs are legends. I don't want to take anything away from them.
Of course.
But these better fucking do my laundry for $600.
That's like a paycheck.
That's rent.
Yeah. That's my mortgage payment.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, 600.
Wow.
And
That's that one a little bit.
that is probably the most sane one we have right now. So, going on to our second item. This Ultimate Warrior men's button-down shirt. It is the gaudiest thing I've ever seen. It is a black button-down shirt, men's medium, with little pictures of the Ultimate Warrior doing various Ultimate Warrior things. Shaking the ropes, doing the gorilla press slam, rallying against the gays. As far as I am aware through all my research, it is not an a limited edition thing. It is a crossover with a styling company, but that is about as far as it goes. So, how much for the world's worst wrestling shirt? Nope, can't say that. There's a lot worse. How much?
Yeah.
Let me take that back. I saw the AJ Styles shirt.
Oh,
Yeah, the AJ Cum shirt was pretty bad.
oh no. Okay, so break it down.
So,
Ooh.
London, we'll start with you again. How much do you think this shirt is?
Okay, so we got a medium button down Black shirt, Ultimate Warrior. Oh god, now I wish I shopped on eBay more.
Right?
Okay. If the action figures were 6, I'm gonna guess with the shirt. I'm gonna say about 250. I'll
250?
say somebody paid 250 for that shirt. I know it, or at least.
All right, good guess, good guess. Ryan, how about you?
I mean, it's eBay. These prices are insane over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, $600 for action figures. I mean, this shirt could be who knows what. I'm gonna say. Oh, I don't know. Let's go. 325.
325. You are both over.
Oh.
So it is lower than the 200s.
Okay.
So from here, you guys can take another stab at it. And at this point, we're just going to go with who's ever closest, no matter if you're above or not.
Okay. So, below 200.
The Ultimate Warrior, not as well loved as the Von Erichs.
No way.
True. Okay, I'm gonna go 120.
120?
Okay, I'm gonna go the complete opposite direction. I'm gonna say $50.
$50. The correct answer is $59.46 for this RSV LTS by WWE Legends Ultimate Warrior all over design.
It's about $59.45 too much.
Now, say, you're a couple of years older, you have a daughter, she starts dating. Her boyfriend comes over and he's wearing that shirt.
No.
Right?
Out of the house immediately, get out. You're done.
Not in this or any other universe.
No.
Okay. Moving on to our third of 5. Say goodbye to this monstrosity, and hello to this monstrosity. This is... I have to get this naming right. A contract signing playlist, or playset, for WWE Wrestling action figures. You two can do the most exciting part of the road to WrestleMania, the contract signing. You get a breakaway table, a really lame tablecloth, 2 itty-bitty microphones, 1 itty-bitty contract, and 2 itty-bitty chairs.
Oh my god.
To act out your contract signing fantasies.
Really?
I will also point out that even though the title says playset for WWE Wrestling action figures, there is no WWE branding on the toy itself at all. There's no WWE markers on the microphone, on the chair. They'll plaster their logo all over the place.
Right.
It is nowhere to be seen.
Well, that brings the value down.
I mean, the contract signing like every week on TV now, so it's relevant, I guess.
At least,
And they all...
at least they're trying. This seems to be the kind of cheap knockoff of an actual WWE toy.
Oh, it's our general brand.
So,
It sounds...
what's that?
No, I'm saying it sounds like it.
So, how much do you think this, let's charitably call it a toy, is worth?
Oh my goodness, okay.
London, we'll go with you first.
Whew, my guess has probably been way off. Okay, so breakaway table, contract sign. No market. Okay, I think I'm gonna go opposite of myself and my other guesses around this one.
Mm-hmm.
And like we say, there's no WWE logo on any of the merchandise.
None whatsoever.
I think that scars it. So I'm really gonna say for that, I'm gonna say maybe just $60.
$60? Okay. Ryan, how about you?
I have no idea. I'm gonna say
$1, Bob.
I'm gonna say they don't want a lot for this, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think they know it. They know it's worth.
They know what they've done.
So, I'm gonna say $15.
$15. The actual retail price is $28.98, which is honestly too much.
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah.
They
How much lower I get, I'm still over.
because everything here is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, from there, we go from the cheaper toys to the more ridiculous toys. We have this very nice, very evil Danhausen autographed Halloween mask, limited edition. It is, you too can now wear Danhausen's face over your face. It is, I don't know what limited edition means in this sense, but it is signed by the Danhausen himself, and you can pay with it with your human monies. I don't know if they take teeth.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's see.
So it seems to be like your regular kind of plastic Halloween mask. So this is all about how much you think Danhausen's signature is worth.
Well, he's pretty popular, but then the signature. Okay.
How much do you think Danhausen's face with a signature is worth? London, we will start with you.
Okay. I'm gonna throw limited edition out the window. It's a mask.
Okay.
Okay, we'll give the signature some points, yes. And Danhausen's a very, very, popular character. So, but given that it's just a plastic mask, I'm gonna say no more than maybe just $75.
$75 is a good guess. Ryan, what do you think?
Danhausen is certainly a character.
He is.
Very.
And I don't know. Sometimes these people want to sword in and out of monies for stuff that may not be worth it. And Danhausen fans, you never know how much money they think Danhausen's worth.
They are a unique breed.
Is the mask gonna be cursed?
I believe it has to be. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna say a little bit more. I'm gonna say $115.
$115. The actual price of Danhausen's mask is $600. A Danhausen autographed Halloween mask limited edition is going on eBay for $600 plus $4.99 for shipping.
What am I doing wrong?
And then you're gonna. Wow.
I need to go just get some weird wrestling toys and sell them on eBay, man.
I was gonna say we are in the wrong business.
Hell yeah.
Actually, about to go dig up my one-armed action figures and see what I can get.
This one's signed by Tito Santana, so I don't know, maybe.
Right. I have an Edge action figure that looks nothing like him. See what I can get
You know what? Like I love Danhausen. I think he's a really cool character. I like his whole gimmick.
I'm
Not in a million years.
But $600?
Yeah. It would it would have to be signed by like for $600.
I want to need more than signature on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't even know whose signature I would pay $600.
It would have to be like David Bowie, but like now. Like he's come back to life and signed it. And then died again. So you're just like, whoa!
That might be worth it.
Maybe my accent or somebody, like, then we'll talk.
Okay.
This is not going well for me.
It's okay. This one's a bit of a tricky one.
We've all learned that eBay is a weird place.
Yes, we have. So
Stay away from me.
our fifth and final item answers the question, what do you get the wrestling fan who already has it all? They've got all the toys, they've got all the posters, they've got all the DVDs and the replica belts. If you want to get them something unique and something interesting, you get them an 8x10 of Andre the Giant's mugshot from the Liam County Jail. You too can own this mugshot of Andre the Giant from, I believe, 1985.
Hang it right there. Just put it right there.
Just right above my bed.
You heard it all.
This is not only for sale, it is widely available as a glossy 8x10.
Wow.
So, how much do you think the 8x10 the 8x10 of Andre the Giant's mugshot is worth?
God.
Okay.
How'd they have a camera tall enough to take a mugshot?
Right.
It's actually on a fire ladder. They just kind of.
Oh, this is ridiculous. How much should I pay for Andre the Giant's mugshot?
I bet you that's a question you never thought you'd ask yourself.
Never. I can't even. And how much would a crazed fan pay for an Andre the Giant mugshot?
That's a better question.
Okay.
I don't think it's particularly rare. I don't know if this is like the actual mugshot. It might just be an image of it.
Right.
But it is still somebody's selling it.
Right. And Andre's popular. He was very popular.
Andre was a big deal. He was
Very.
the first entrant into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, now we have his mugshot. What a day we're having.
Great. This is awesome.
London, how much do you think Andre the Giant's mugshot is worth?
Well, first I'm just going to say thank God this is the last one. I can't take any more of this. My guesses have been terrible, but
I mean, I haven't been close either.
going off the Danhausen mask being 600, now we're talking about Andre, someone who was more popular, his mugshot, even though you can find it on Google. I'm going to actually guess that somebody probably will pay this. I'm going to say $750.
$750?
50, yes.
Alrighty. Ryan, how about you?
Because at this point, it's
I was along the same lines as you. I'm thinking it's pretty high because I mean, what these prices have been insane so far. I was actually, before you even said your answer, I was thinking $900.
$900.
I mean, someone would pay it, right? That's my guess.
Somebody might, but in this case, you're both over.
Oh, ooh.
oh, now we're over.
Now we've gone too far.
Okay.
So, like I said, you can take another stab at it. It'll just be whoever's closest. It doesn't matter if you're over or not.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to say 575. 575.
575. Okay, Ryan?
Okay, so that was too much. So let's go. It's just a picture. I know. Let's go. Let's go completely different. Let's go 140.
140?
Yes.
The correct answer
Oh gosh.
for Andre the Giant's mugshot.
Oh wow.
An 8x10 photo. $3.99. $3.99. It actually costs more to ship.
What's
Shipping is $4.95.
A plastic mask signed by Danhausen is $600.
Mm-hmm.
But Andre's mugshot is $4 plus shit.
I mean, love that Danhausen.
Danhausen's officially more over than Andre?
Somewhere Jim Cornette just had a stroke.
Jim Cornette is passed out on his floor.
My windows are going to start rattling, just like, uh-oh.
I don't think they know the value of that. I mean, based on our answers, they should jack the price into that.
No, it's the children who are wrong.
Oh my god.
So after we've all gotten the world's worst education in commerce, let's check the scores.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to.
Ryan, you are currently at 37 points. London, thanks for coming out, man. You're at 4. But things can still turn around, I believe.
Everybody likes a comeback story.
I was going to say, this would be one hell of a comeback.
This would be crazy. This would be a crazy comeback.
But it's most all to play for. As we go into our 4th round,
Man.
Premium Live Ascent. Premium Live Ascent is going to test your knowledge of pay-per-views. I am going to pick a random pay-per-view from any year, from any company, and I am going to list off 5 matches, starting from the most obscure to the most obvious. If you get it on the first clue, you get 5 points. Second, you get 4. Third, you get 3, so on and so forth, down to 1. This is a buzz-in round, so when you know it, just shout your name as loud as you can, and we will see if you get it right. Just like with the previous round, if you guess and you get it wrong, you are out until the next question. So, we all clear on the rules?
Got it.
Okay. Let me go to our first show. There's going to be 5 of these, so 25 points are up for grabs. First up, Kofi Kingston defeated Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship. Kofi Kingston defeats Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, I wouldn't think so either.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Evan Bourne defeats Chris Jericho. In what universe did that happen?
Right.
Evan Bourne.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, moving on. Rey Mysterio defeated Jack Swagger, The Big Show, and CM Punk in a fatal four-way for the World Heavyweight Championship. Rey Mysterio defeats Jack Swagger, The Big Show, and CM Punk to win the World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal four-way. No. Moving on. The Hart Dynasty, David Smith, Natalya, and Tyson Kidd, defeated the Usos, Jay, Jimmy, and Tamina in a six-person mixed tag match. This kind of narrows it down because there's only so many years the Hart Dynasty were together.
Right.
David Hart Smith, or D.H. Smith, Natalya, and Tyson Kidd defeat the Usos and Tamina. And finally, Sheamus defeated John Cena, Edge, and Randy Orton in a fatal four-way match for the WWE Championship. Sheamus defeats John Cena, Edge, and Randy Orton to win the WWE Championship in another fatal four-way. Ryan.
Is this just Fatal 4-Way?
It is just Fatal 4-Way, the one and only Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view.
I figured WWE wouldn't do two Fatal 4-Ways unless it had to be.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I skipped that pay-per-view.
This was 2010.
I think it was around 2010.
I was going to say, one of the very small slices of time in which Edge and Tyson Kidd are in the same company.
Right. Oh, wow.
Wow. Heck of a start.
Okay.
Right.
Our second pay-per-view, Team Canada, Eric Young and A1 defeat the Naturals, Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens.
Okay.
Team 3D, Brother Ray and Brother Devon defeated the James Gang, BG James, Kip James. The James Gang, who would go on to become Voodoo Kin Mafia. There's a lot we can talk about in TNA.
Yes. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, DNA was something.
I have to look this match up. Samoa Joe defeats Scott Steiner. Samoa Joe defeats Scott Steiner.
Oh.
Okay.
Ryan.
I'm gonna take a shot at it. Let's go Destination X 2005.
No, sorry.
Let's take a shot.
You're strangely close.
Okay, London.
London, go for it.
I'm also gonna take a shot. I'm gonna say Turning Point 2005.
No. The answer was Slammiversary 2006. The other answers were AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels defeats America's Most Wanted for the Tag Team Championships. And Jeff Jarrett defeats Christian Cage, Abyss, Ron Killings, and Sting in a King of the Mountain match for the World Heavyweight Championship, because of course he did.
King of the Mountain match.
Right. It was his match.
The one where you have to hang the belt for some reason.
Yeah.
There's a penalty box for whatever reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. I'm just,
Okay. So, moving right along to our third one. Oh, wait. Talk amongst yourselves. Be right with you.
oh my gosh. Yeah, the jitters are definitely starting to get out.
Like I said, it takes a bit, but once you're there, you got it.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is not going well. Funny part is, I know I'm getting probably thrashed in the comments.
Joke's on you. Nobody's watching.
Sounds like one of my live streams.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, there's about 5 people like, why did this guy even get on?
He's gonna be here all game, huh?
Right. Like, is there a mercy rule?
Okay, our first match. Roderick Strong defeats Michael Elgin. Roderick Strong defeats Michael Elgin. Michael Elgin, who, as always, can fuck himself.
Amen to that.
What a scumbag.
Yeah.
Moving along. Matt Hardy defeats Adam Cole. Baby. Matt Hardy defeats Adam Cole. Baby.
Oh boy.
The Briscoe brothers defeat Scum and CNC Wrestling Factory for the ROH World Tag Team Championships.
Oh gosh.
The Briscoes defeat Scum, which is Jimmy Jacobs and Steve Corino, and CNC Wrestle Factory, which is Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander.
Wow.
ROH pay-per-views, I'm not too familiar with them.
This is wild.
The American Wolves, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, defeat Red Dragon, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Ryan.
I only know the name of like one ROH pay-per-view. So,
Okay.
Final Battle 2014.
No.
Oh gosh. I have not seen a Ring of Honor pay-per-view in freaking...
I'll give you the main event to try to push you along. Kevin Steen defeats El Generico in Ladder War 4.
Oh my! I feel bad because I actually just saw like some highlights from this match maybe last month. Oh my god!
Do you want to give it a shot?
I can't even think of anything. I'm at a complete loss right now.
The correct answer was Final Battle 2012.
Oh,
Man.
One of the more famous Final Battles with the Ladder War. Generico, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens beat the absolute shit out of each other.
love to see it. That's why when I saw them in WWE, I was like, oh, okay, now we might be getting somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen that match multiple times. The years, I can't get the years.
That's where they trip you up.
Me too. Oh my god, that was terrible.
Okay. We'll go a little bit more recent. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens defeat Enzo and Cass. Jericho and Owens defeat Amore and Cass. The Miz defeated Apollo Crews to retain the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz, with Maurice, defeats Apollo Crews to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defeat The New Day with Jon Stewart by disqualification. I'll say that again. The Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, defeat The New Day with Jon Stewart by disqualification. What's that?
Oh,
It's the years. I don't. Ryan.
Ryan.
Is it SummerSlam 2018?
It is not SummerSlam 2018, no. Finn Balor defeats Seth Rollins to become the first ever Universal Champion.
London.
London.
I'm going to say SummerSlam 2016.
You are correct. SummerSlam 2016.
I knew it was a SummerSlam. I just didn't know the year.
That is...
I was thinking what got me was the Jon Stewart. I was like, okay, I know he interfered with John Cena and Seth Rollins at a SummerSlam.
Right.
I was like, that's not the same. That can't be the same year.
I believe it was.
So what?
I don't know, that was...
Oh my gosh.
That was
I
a weird
having,
confused.
Holy crap.
Your other clue was going to be Brock Lesnar defeats Randy Orton by technical knockout when he cut a gash in his forehead so big we thought he was going to bleed out.
Nasty.
Yeah, I think Chris Jericho tried to fight Lesnar backstage.
Yes. Jericho was not scared to stand up to anybody.
You know, like...
He stood up to Goldberg. He stood up to Lesnar. He didn't care.
I get that. Like, that's really cool of him to do, to stand up for people like that, but also... Who are you kidding?
It's fucking Lesnar. Come on now.
But you just saw what happened.
You were there. You saw what happened. Okay. Coming up next, our fifth one, I believe, fifth and final. Shane McMahon defeats Dolph Ziggler to become WWE World Cup Final and Best in the World. Shane McMahon defeats Dolph Ziggler to become WWE World Cup Champion and Best in the World.
London.
London.
I remember saying this because I was so disappointed. I know it was a Saudi show. I want to say Super Showdown from 2017.
No.
Ah.
Moving on. Brock Lesnar defeats Braun Strowman for the vacated Universal Championship. Ryan.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a Saudi show. They all run together for me. So, is it Crown Jewel 2019?
It is Crown Jewel 2018. The other clues were Dolph Ziggler defeats Seth Rollins. The Miz defeats Jeff Hardy. Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Rusev. And D-Generation X defeats the Brothers of Destruction by pinfall. In a match that I will swear up and down never happened.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that was sanctioned. That match don't count.
Mm-hmm. Shawn Michaels retired at WrestleMania.
And I'm sticking to
And
that.
that's all I want to hear.
That was his last match, yep.
Right. Yes.
He'll come back for that, but not AJ Styles.
Right?
Thank you.
I'm still mad.
Thank you.
Okay, going into our final round.
Oh my gosh.
Ryan, you're at 38 points.
I didn't move at all.
London, you are at 6.
I moved 2 points.
And you know what? That's better than nothing.
Right. I'm trying to at least get to 10. At least if I get the double digits, it doesn't look so bad.
So this next round is worth 40 points.
Oh, wow.
It is, however, our most difficult, as it is our final round, something we lovingly refer to as... Whoop. That's the scoreboard again. Something we lovingly refer to as... the Elimination Chamber. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to give you guys a topic, and in which to list things. And you are going to tick stuff off of that list until you can't anymore. You're going to go back and forth, one by one, until one of you can't figure out the answer. So, if the topic is WWE Champions, you would start with Roman Reigns. Then your opponent would do Brock Lesnar. Then you would do Big E, so on and so forth, until you got nothing.
Okay.
So, if you are the last man standing, there is 10 points to win. If you are not, there is none.
Gotcha. Right. Pretty standard.
Okay. Your first topic, in chronological order, from oldest to newest. The Undertaker's streak.
Mm,
So, London, we will start with you.
okay. From oldest to okay, so the oldest that would be Jimmy Snuka.
Correct. Ryan.
I know he missed a year in there somewhere. Then it was. I know this is wrong, but Giant Gonzalez.
It was not Giant Gonzalez, no.
Yeah.
London, if you can tell me who it was, you'll take the points.
I have a guess, but I'm not sure. I want to say King Kong Bundy.
It was not King Kong Bundy.
Mm.
Ryan, you can take another stab at it.
Jimmy Snuka. Then it went to. God.
Jeez.
My mind's blanking. I got nothing.
Nothing? London, you want to take another stab real quick?
I do want to take a guess, and this name just kind of popped in my head. I want to say Kamala.
Kamala is not correct. The
Okay.
the second member of the streak was Jake the Snake.
Okay, as soon as I answered, Jake popped in my head. As soon as I answered,
It's always when you least expect it.
oh jeez, that was bad.
Okay. In reverse chronological order, from the most current to the oldest, the list of intercontinental champions. So, London, who is the current intercontinental champion?
Okay, current Intercontinental Champion would be Ricochet.
Ricochet is correct.
You know, this title means nothing anymore. I can't even.
Which is so sad. Which is so sad.
I was gonna say it looks like Gunther's gunning for it, so he should bring a little bit of terror back into it.
There we go.
Sorry.
Oh my god. My god. Sami Zayn?
Sami Zayn is correct. London.
Okay. So I'm gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura is correct.
Escape. God, I have no idea. Apollo Crews?
Apollo Crews is correct. London, who did Apollo Crews beat?
I remember this because I was shocked. Big E.
Big E is correct. He won it at WrestleMania in a
Right.
Nigerian drum fight or whatever.
Yeah.
Ryan, who did Big E win it from?
Big E, going back a couple years here.
It was in 2020, if that helps at all.
Well, it's the pandemic
I was gonna say.
era.
Right.
Corbin?
It was not Corbin, it was Sami Zayn. London, you're gonna get the points for that.
Oh wow! Holy crap! Whew. Palms are sweaty.
Your knees bleeding.
Arms are heavy.
Mama on us, we're already.
But on the surface, you look calm and ready.
Oh god, okay, I just got the next line, okay. Usually I know that song so much, and now I'm like, okay.
Carry the two.
Okay, drop the zero, carry that disappears.
Okay. Once again, in reverse chronological order. SummerSlam main events. Starting with 2021. SummerSlam main events. London, because you're trailing, we'll start with you.
Okay. Alright, memory bank. SummerSlam 2021. I can't remember what this was. I want to say it was Roman Reigns versus John Cena for the Universal title.
That is correct. Ryan, what was the year before that? This was at the Thunderdome, so.
You're giving me the pandemic
Right.
stuff. Walking a lot of this pandemic stuff out of my head.
Right.
Man, I don't think this is right. What is it? Roman versus Bray?
It is not. It was Braun Strowman versus The Fiend in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
I knew the Fiend was in it.
And that's when Roman came back, right?
That is when Roman returned, yes.
That's what threw me off. Yeah.
Okay. So, I will say, things are becoming a lot closer.
Oh my god. Oh, man.
Okay. Oops. So, once again, in reverse chronological order, starting with 2020, the Slammy Award winners for Superstar of the Year.
Holy cannoli, Batman.
Who won the 2020 Slammy Award for Superstar of the Year?
Ooh.
Cast your mind back to 2020.
Right.
Who was the man in 2020?
Okay. Is it starting with me?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so if I remember, I'm gonna say 2020. I want to say Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is correct.
Damn.
Ryan, we have to go back to 2015 for the next Slammy Awards. Who was the 2015 Superstar of the Year?
Oh boy.
This is back when they still called the women's division Divas.
Terrible.
I'm just gonna say John Cena.
The correct answer is Seth Rollins.
Oh man, I was gonna say
I knew he won one of those early years. I wasn't sure which.
I was gonna say him, but I wasn't sure.
I
So
think that's the year he came back from his ACL tear, wasn't it?
I believe it was, yeah. So here's the situation. We have one more category left. Ryan, you are sitting at 38 points. London, you are sitting at 36.
Wow.
Like I said, it's all to play for. Whoever wins this one wins the game.
Good luck to you, sir.
Yeah, good luck to you too, man. It's been a crazy game.
No, he's hit me with all the pandemic era shit. I just can't.
It was like we got crowds back and we said pandemic what? No, don't do that.
Panda who now?
Raced it off.
Right. Oh man. Okay.
Okay. In chronological order, starting from the oldest to the newest. TNA King of the Mountain match winners. Who won the very first TNA King of the Mountain match? Ryan, we're going to go with you, actually, because this is the harder question.
Okay. Very first King of the Mountain. Well, I think the obvious answer, but I don't know if that's the right answer. Jeff Jarrett?
Jeff Jarrett is correct.
Okay, I thought it was the obvious answer.
This is not a bad start. London, the second ever King of the Mountain match winner. Slammiversary 2005, if it helps.
Like it did kind of because it took away my initial answer. I want to say Raven.
You are correct.
Wow.
It was Raven. Raven defeated AJ Styles, Monty Brown, Abyss, and X-Pac of all people.
Wow.
God.
Ryan, the 2006 Slammiversary King of the Mountain. You need this to win.
No pressure. AJ Styles?
The correct answer is Jeff Jarrett.
No, Jeff Jarrett again.
Wow.
That is the end of the round.
Damn.
And the end of our game.
Oh, gosh.
Our final score. Pulling it from absolutely out of goddamn nowhere. London at 46. Ryan at 38. London, you are our new live trivia champion.
Oh my gosh. No way.
I keep saying, it's all to play for.
Wow.
Hey, you're like the Patriots, 27-3, man.
I know. And the Falcons are my team. That's the bad part.
Oh my god. Like we said, that one hell of a comeback.
Hey, congratulations, man. That was awesome.
Dude, thank you, man.
I mean, I thought honestly, I thought I had you with King of the Mountain. Because, like, I
was worried.
I thought Jeff Jarrett was the answer.
Initially, when he said Jeff Jarrett won first, and then the next one, I was going to say Kurt Angle.
Me too, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say Kurt. So I thought Kurt won in 06, but then I remembered, wait a minute, Raven won one.
I see.
And I don't think he was still with the company then. I think he left and then came back.
I watched a lot of TNA in 2005, 6, 7, that kind of era. I have no memory of Raven being that high on the totem pole.
I do, because he kind of came in and he was already like in a feud with Jarrett.
Yeah, I knew he won the NWA title.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he actually beat Jarrett for it, I think.
God.
Yeah, honestly, I started watching TNA out of nowhere because I was bored and
Yep.
channel surfing.
Yep.
Thanks, Spike.
I ordered
Right,
a
thank you,
random-
Spike TV.
I ordered a random when they were on weekly pay-per-view. I just ordered a random one.
Really?
Yes,
That
I
was-
remember that.
That was a rough time.
Yeah, it was 6 Pac won like the exhibition title, and I was like, all right.
All right, I guess we're here. So, London, congratulations. Your
Thank
first
you.
time in winning the championship. Do you feel like coming back to defend your belt next week?
Oh, definitely.
Abs-
Definitely. This was a lot of fun. I
Excellent.
really enjoyed myself.
And Ryan, thank you very much for coming back, putting your title back on the line. You played an awesome game, but that last run of questions are a killer.
No, they got me this time. Last week I did okay on those, but this week, yeah, that pandemic era, you found my weak spot.
Yeah.
That's where they get you.
Deep into the memory bank.
Oh gosh.
Crap.
So,
I gotta give you a round of applause.
bravo.
Great game.
Oh, yes. With what my hands are. Real quick. Yes. I'm glad.
So,
Ryan, thank you so much, man. This was a lot of fun.
Hey, this was fun.
so that is gonna do it for this week. If you liked what you saw here, subscribe to the channel. You can subscribe to me on TikTok.
Yes, please subscribe.
At Brightwall Pod. Do you guys want to pimp out your various social medias?
Champion.
No, I was about to say, if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram at I am Mr. Scott _, and that's pretty much all I am on Instagram.
I'm at Sabry ENT, SABRYENT, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. And I also have a podcast, Suplexes, Scores, and Save Points. We talk wrestling, video games, and sports.
So these are your people.
Yeah. So come
Oh, wow, okay.
Actually, our wrestling podcast drops tomorrow morning. So there you go.
See?
Oh, sweet.
So now you have something to watch tomorrow. Or listen to, rather.
Yeah. We talk about Ric Flair coming back, which is interesting.
Oh boy, that's a whole other kettle of fish.
Yeah, I saw that video. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, so you can catch us on TikTok at that one. You can catch me on Twitter at Empty Square. That's EMPTYSQUARE. And if you're feeling jaunty and you've watched this and thought, gosh, I've got $5 burning a hole in my pocket, I want to throw it at the fat guy. You can go to patreon.com/empty square. That's EMPTYSQUARE. And become a backer at any level, and I will love you forever.
There you go.
But until next time, guys, that is our show for this week. Stay safe out there, everybody. And we will see you next time.